I'll take your bike, $150. But he kind of evaded the question, you know. I could never really set in concrete the deal that I wanted to make, because he kept changing the subject. You know what I'm saying? And then he said he wanted to borrow $100. And I said to him, I've got $100 if you want to borrow $100. And he done the same thing. He kept evading the question. He kept changing the subject. So I could never get to actually making the deal. And now I realize he done it all on purpose. They were fucking mocking me. They were making a cake of me. You know what I'm saying? Just making a fucking fool of me. Because I offered him $100. See, I had $150 on me. People wanted to see what I was going to do with my $100. Because $100 will buy you a point of gear. You know what I'm saying? So people wanted to see when I had cash what I wanted to do with it. I was going to give him $100 if he wanted $100. I was going to buy his bike for $150. I didn't do any of them. It's like he was just testing me out with these questions. That's what people are doing, making a fool of me. Then we're watching him, we had a Skuif there that night, and he's got all the zorle on the table. You know what I mean? And all the blinds and that are open. I can hear people next door and talking. So I thought to myself, he's not paranoid about it. He got an ounce of zorle on the table, this and that, and we're Skuifing some shit. And everything's open, so he's not worried about it, but I can hear these people. And I'm wondering, where the fuck are they? So it's making me a little bit paranoid, but I'm not too paranoid because it's his house and he's not paranoid. So anyway, we started watching the fucking movie. Oh, he gave me a zorle to fucking... He wanted to sell some zorle or whatever. So he gave me a bag of zorle. As a bra, I tune fucking I'll sell zorle for you. Because at the flats, there's plenty of people that gave zorle. So he tuned, okay, just take one for now. So I took a bag of him of zorle. And anyway, we were watching a movie that night. A movie with The Rock in it. And you know, David's usually a quiet, relaxed down. So we're watching the movie now. Hey, and fucking this he said. He tunes me. This is what he does. He tunes me. Hey, check this part here. This is like this part here, this and that there, whatever. As soon as I'm watching the fucking thing, he starts fucking talking, flapping his gums, etc. I couldn't watch the fucking movie at all, etc. This old jumps in and starts talking every time he tunes me to watch the fucking movie. I'm thinking, I didn't think anything at the time. I just thought maybe he's had a Skuif of rock, so he's fucking a bit chatty, you know what I'm saying? Fucking this, I was doing it on purpose, making a fucking cake of me, etc. You know what I'm saying? Telling me to watch the movie, and every time I'm listening to the movie, he starts talking, etc. He's fucking mocking me, you know what I mean? Yeah, fucking I was just fucking taking the piss. Anyway, fucking Vido dosed that night. I dosed in his lighties room. I don't want to say anything because I dosed in his lighties room and he's got a daughter. So now people want to see what I think of sleeping in his daughter's room, you check. It's very fucking psychological, this is some perverted fucking stigmatized shit that people put on me. So I'm sleeping in his daughter's room now, you know what I'm saying? And people can read my thoughts, they're reading what I think. You know what I'm saying? Of sleeping in his daughter's room. Now his missus wasn't there, apparently she was in New Zealand or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but anyway. I fucking dosed, I woke up in the fucking morning. Hey, there's a fucking knife, on the table next to the bed, a red knife. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, how? Is this all trying to fucking send me in? I didn't think much of it at the time, but when I realized in 2017 what's going on in my life, it's like, how? Was this all sending me? He's guarding me. Then he's sending me a message. There's a fucking knife on the side table. It's not on this side. You walk into the room, yeah, and the table's around the bed on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So that's even more fucking freaky. You know what I mean? Now there's a knife sitting on the table. I'm thinking, what the? So when I realize what happened, I'm thinking, fuck, what's this old trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Is there something I've done to this old? Because there's a knife parking on the table there. Now it wasn't there when I went to bed. You know what I'm saying? This is how we're walking in a room fucking thinking of something or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did that mean? You know what I'm saying? Hey, so I've had to have a shower now. His shower's fucked. It's fucking dribbling, and I think they done this on purpose to fucking make my life hard, and difficult. Just to annoy me. So I fixed the fucking shower because I wasn't having a shower with fucking little dribbling water. You know what I'm saying? That shit was done on purpose, except. People have been doing shit like that on purpose to just fucking annoy me and make my life difficult and hard, except. People think it's funny, I think. It's not funny at all. So I fixed the fucking shower and I had a shower. Then I met a couple of his bras that came over. One who had a broken arm and this and that. Then we went fishing. I met his wit bra there. We went fishing. He was showing me how to fucking hook up the fish and throw it in the fucking water, you know. How they tie up the fish and this. His bra never done any fishing. So I'm on the beach, my hip is fucked. I'm enjoying it, he I'm fucking fishing. This way, that way, they dopping and Skuifing a zorle. Me, I don't fucking dop or I don't Skuif zorle. So me, I'm just fucking whatever. Fishing. And anyway, we were there and before we fucking left, I ended up saving, I didn't catch a fucking fish. Someone caught a fucking bird and I ended up saving a bird that day. I didn't catch a fish. So this how I had a bird hooked on his line. I fucking grabbed the bird there, I fucking cut it off the line, you know, and then we let the bird go free. But anyway. Yeah, this was all orchestrated to happen, you know what I'm saying? My life's been a fraud. Everybody's been taking me around and leading me and making a fucking cake of me. Yeah, so he used to annoy me with the movie on purpose, he said. We were watching the movie and every time I tried to say something I was gonna... And he told me to watch the movie, he just started fucking talking, he said. Just fucking annoyed me on purpose. Like a cake, mocking me, you know. Then we came back, I cleaned his car out and all the shit and everything, you know. They were just sitting and Skuifing. So I cleaned the car out and everything, and I think it was them just trying to make me like the lightio to clean the car and all the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't bother doing it. Yeah, I said, I was just making a fucking cake of me. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why did David do that to me? You know what I'm saying? Why was he mocking me? And why did he put a knife in the room? He gave me a golf bag and all that there, you know what I'm saying? But he was mocking me with the movie, and he's got a coffee machine there, and I think he was mocking me with about the coffee machine because I was dabbling in rock and gear. And people bully me because they say instead of having rock and staying up all night, drink coffee, you know, because coffee will keep you up. So people mock you like that, you know what I'm saying? Have some coffee. So I'm thinking to myself, what did I do to this that he's actually bullying me? He led me around like a cake at the casino, this and that. The next time we caught up, he's made a cake of me with fucking watching the movie and this and that and the knife in the room, and then fucking not selling me his bike, and then not asking me, not taking the $100 off me when I was fucking... He was all trying to confuse me, you know what I'm saying? Because people are looking at me, looking a little fucking daft, and they fucking treating me like a stupid you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, what did I do to this Because everybody's been listening to me. So I'm thinking to myself, what is it? Because the only thing I can think of is me and this we vied 2007. Now we vied to Kings Park. We vied to the Joel one night and we couldn't get in. We vied to Kings Park or whatever. We vied to a pawsy there. Maybe it's a maid Sally and name's Brew or what? Bra's pawsy or whatever. Could have been Keith's house. And anyway, we saw Moneeba there. Now we vied with Moneeba to Kings Park. Now David and Moneeba were dialing in the cab. And I tuned, all right, no worries, laka. So David and Moneeba were dialing in the cab there. And I thought, fuck it, I tuned. He'd say, I'm going to vie for a drive. So I took David's cab and I was driving around Kings Park. He had the turbo that time, not the supercharged one. So I left them to dollar in the cab and all this and that there. At Kings Park, next to that spiral tower that represents DNA strands. So I left them in the car park there. I came back after about an hour or so. And then fucking we ride back to the place where we met Moneeba and all that. And then we were parking there, then David and Moneeba were on the couch. They were dialing there on the couch, and I was in the couch in another room there. We were in the same room on the other side. But them two hooked up and they were together. So I don't know if David... So I don't know if people were listening to me. Then I got him into trouble. So maybe that's why he was bullying me and mocking me. Maybe because of that situation, because that's the only thing I can think of. I've never actually spoken about that situation to fucking anybody in my life. I never chewed my bra's froze or whatever my bras get up to. You know what I'm saying? But he was dullering Moneeba that night in the King's Park and at the fucking Pawsey when we got back there. So maybe that's why he was bullying and mocking me. I don't know. I don't even know if his fro knows about that. And she doesn't, she does now. So that's the story with David Manual 2015. And he had asked me about Rachel putting it in the ass and this and that. So in 2017, when I figured all this out, it all makes sense to me now. What trip people were on and how they were looking at me as a rapist, a pedophile, this and that, you know what I'm saying, as a dirty old and everything. So I don't know, maybe that's the reason why he decided to fucking make a cake of me. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, and with David, he even mocked me again. He was offering me a job because he's working for BHP. And now he was offering me a job. He knew I couldn't work because of my hip was fucked. So he was mocking me. He was offering me a job. Another bride had made a cake of me. So all these years, all that time, you could have offered me a graph because you know the O's through Linkforce and that you got the job through for BHP for. All that time, the 2 years before that, he could have helped me with a graph, but he didn't. And now he's mocking me when my legs fucked. He said to me, I can organize your graph, he said, this and that. They were fucking bullying me, he said. He was bullying me. Offering me a graph, now my hip's fucked. Yeah. So this time now, everybody's fucking giving me the shits, exactly. 2015, halfway through, I think. Everybody's giving me the fucking shits. Hey, I thought, fuck you, man. I'm going to check Lorenzo and Hailey, my son. Hey, that day there, my mother fucking, she wouldn't lend me the car now. Hey, I don't know why. I want to go see my son and Hailey. Now, I didn't know they fucking blocking me from seeing him. I didn't know that behind the scenes, people have stopped me from contacting or being with my daughter or my son. Because the whole system's been watching me. The whole government system, HOMESWEST, docs, fucking the health system, the mental health. My friends and family, they all know my situations and they've been keeping me distracted from my actual what I'm supposed to be doing. But everybody's been bullying me so bad, so this time I thought, fuck it, I'm going to see Lorenzo and Hailey. My mother wouldn't lend me a car. I ended up fighting with my mother. Hey, people were making me feel fucking hyped up and anxious, Hey, I went to the bus stop to sit on the bus stop. Hey, these O's followed me, and they came to fucking bully me at the bus stop. Hey, I'm fucking walking back to my mother's house. The guy, Chris, the HOMESWEST guy that runs Brownie Towers, I heard him say, oh, you're not even supposed to be here, you know? And I thought to myself, why the fuck is this all bullying me? You know what I mean? He's telling me I'm not even supposed to be here now. Now I'm feeling like everyone's bullying me. They're trying to push me out, you know? That's what they were doing. The guys at the flats were walking around intimidating me like they're going to fucking punch me, you know what I'm saying? I was never worried about them because if you punch me, I'm still going to be here and you're going to be here, so I'm going to fucking punch you back. Anyway, hey, that day I thought, fuck you all then. I caught the bus, to see Lorenzo and Hailey. I got to Hailey's house there. Knock, knock, knock on the door. Hey, Uncle Larry opens the door. Hey, Achun, hey, hello. He just fucking looks at me, says nothing, turns around and limps away with his fucking crutches to the room. Not a fucking word. This is 2015, so Lorenzo's 12, 13, 14, 15, 4 years old. Pretty much, about 4. I haven't spoken to Larry since fucking Hailey's been pregnant and had a baby. Larry hasn't asked me what's happened at all. Not a phone call, not nothing. Even when me and Hailey were supposed to catch up, I've heard nothing from any of them. Nobody wants to know. Why? Because they've got video footage and they know that the systems got me wired with the mental health system to hear what I'm thinking. They don't need to ask me questions because the system can hear what I'm thinking. They know what I say, what I think to myself. So he never said nothing to me. He just turned around and fucking limped off to the room, and I thought, fucking man, whatever. I vibed inside a park for a while. Hailey made me a chow there. I was jawling with the lighty. Second time I've seen him. Lighty was fine. It was all good. So we went up the park to the road. Went up the road to the park. Oh, we fucking got to the park there. Hey, there's old Merv. Craig's bra that he was selling rock with. The apparently undercover cop that Wayne van der Merwe said he was an undercover cop, but I don't know how true that is. But anyway, I saw Merv at the park. Now, this wasn't coincidence. He was fucking supposed to be there. It's like people are being protection or something while I'm around. If someone's always got to be there. You know what I'm saying? So again, I couldn't really focus on Hailey myself because now there's someone else there. He was orchestrated to be there. He was there with his son. And I spoke to him. I got his phone number. I said to him, hey, you still selling gear and all that there, yeah? He's like, yeah, man. If you ever want some, give us a call, you know. So I got his phone number. I spoke to Hailey there. I was playing with Lorenzo in the park. He was running around. Now he was running around. He wouldn't stop running around. And now I realize he was running around on purpose. They can make him run around. Because what it's supposed to do is evoke me thinking fast. And if I'm a pedophile-natured person, then him running fast is going to quickly entice me or evoke me to think. Whatever I think will come up quick. So whether it's sexually natured, pedophile-natured, pervert-natured, or normal fucking thoughts. This is what they do. They have people moving fast around me. Because it evokes my thoughts and makes me anxious and, you know what I'm saying? For me to function, my brain function. My eyes, my everything, it makes me think and see faster, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm thinking anything dirty, the system can read it. That's what they do with kids around. Kids are always bouncing, moving fast. It's pedophile nature. It's a pedophile thing. Whenever there's kids around, they're fucking bouncing, jumping around, moving fast, and doing this. I worked it out. It's for pedophile natured motherfuckers, etc. That's what they try to put on me. That's what they try to say I am. And the lighty wouldn't stop running around. I didn't know at that time that's what they were doing. I didn't know at that time they thought I'm a pedophile. Anyway, I helped him up on the fucking swings and this and that, whatever. Me and Hailey went to the shop. I was getting the lighty and ice cream. And then Hailey, she left. She walked to the car by herself, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm limping with my leg. Now the lighty's seen Hailey walk to the car. Now he's running after her. And all I can see is this lighty getting run over by a fucking car. Because there's a shopping centre there. There's a car park. And cars come up there. Hailey's in the front there. Cars come past here. Now there's a lighty. I'm here. The lighty's running to his mother now because she's gone. She didn't wait for us. It made me mild. Not mild, it made me mad. I was like, where you going, man? You know what I'm saying? So the lighty's running after his mother now. I'm thinking, fuck, what if a car comes and runs him over? Now they done this on purpose to make me feel blind. Because I can't move fast because of my hip. They all fucking planned this shit to make me feel like a cake, exactly. Trust me, ask them. Put them on a lie detector test and ask them. All these motherfuckers that I mentioned in here, in the story, ask them. Put them on a lie detector test. And see who's lying. And see who's crazy. No one's crazy here. You're just liars. They're liars. Put them on a lie detector test and see what happens. I worked them all out. But anyway, everything was fine. We went back to Hailey's house. I said, yeah, like I know what, he's got a phone number, and I caught the bus home. Now I went to, I called up Merv, the white guy, Merv Thelma, I think his name is, one of Craig's brothers, Sandra's brother. So we were going to get together, and we were going to have a dabble, you know, have some gear together. So I met him the one day. He dropped me off at the shops there while he went to pick up the gear from his mate. And he was telling me about Anthony, the big white guy I used to know from back in the day. He was telling me about Anthony. He was saying that Anthony's like a junkie now, you know. He just stays in his room and plays computer games and makes music and shoots up, and he's isolated himself from the world. Now, little did I know, Merv was saying this to me because he's trying to tell me that that's what I am. He's telling me this, and he's basically saying that's what I am. He was telling me about someone else, but he's fucking talking about me, this cunt. This is what people are doing. They were relating to me. In my face. I figured them out. That's what they were doing. Bullying me, bullying me. Making a cake of me. Because someone's listening to us, so they're fucking mocking me. I saw Rob. We picked up Rob and dropped him off at the shop. And he jumped in the car and he'd done this. He moved really weird. He looked at this toy. And he moved really strange, and he was waiting for me to say something, you know what I thought? You know what I'm saying? And then I thought to myself, I'm not in the fucking mood, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight. You know what I mean? People are treating me, they acting like crackheads. They acting like fucking zombies and shit, And I thought to myself, hey, fuck, I'm not in the mood for this crap, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, every time of the day, people think that they can fucking treat me like an idiot.